cheaper than the other tutors. Well, it's a privilege for me to be here, and I'm very happy that you're all here out to such a long night. Yes, Harry is right. I started magic when I was a little boy, and at that time there wasn't a lot of magic available. So the new generation, like Bond and Billy and Betty, they have the privilege of all this new technology and all new ways of learning magic. But when I was a kid, many years ago, we had to learn magic very, very basically. And so you can see my equipment is very basic, because at that time I didn't have a lot of money. But if any of you are interested in learning magic, it actually is quite simple. And I want to teach you the very first magic trick I learned. I was a little boy, about 8 years old, and I didn't have any money, so I couldn't buy any magic equipment. And so I used to do magic with things that I could find around the house or, you know, in McDonald's. And so I'd like to teach you the very first magic trick that I ever learned. And it's called the mystery of the paper napkin. And you can do this magic trick anywhere. And I see on the table, there are lots of napkins. Now, if you're going to do this magic trick, you've got to make sure the napkin is clean. All right? If you wipe your nose or other parts of your body, really don't do the magic trick. And also, don't use toilet paper, right? Some people, they do magic with toilet paper, it looks disgusting, all right? You use a napkin. Oh, look, she's practicing already, very good. Okay, now, now, I have here some paper napkins that actually I took from the bar before the show started. Now, if you're going to do this magic trick, all you need are 2 napkins, all right? And actually, one of them is a secret napkin. So if you're going to do this magic trick, make sure you have 2 napkins. And they're going to be the same size and the same color. So don't get a red and a green one, it doesn't work, okay? All right, now, before you actually start to do the magic trick, you have to do some secret preparation. Like you see all the magicians, they disappear, right? Including me, and they're preparing backstage. So what you have to do, if you're going to do this magic trick, you're going to hide yourself in a room before the party, but don't hide in the toilet, okay? Because, you know, the toilet is a room that people use quite a lot. So if you're there for 2 hours getting ready for your magic show, it's not good, right? Hide yourself in a room, and what you must do is to take one of the napkins, right? We will call this the secret napkin, because it's a secret, all right? Nobody knows about this napkin, but all of you do, of course, because I'm teaching you the trick, all right? Now, take the napkin, and what you must do is you must roll the napkin into a very, very small napkin bowl, okay? Hide it and roll it, and if your hands are smaller, some of the ladies, maybe you can squeeze the bowl so it's a little bit smaller, okay? Now you want to make sure that you can hide it in your fingers. This is what magicians call palming. I'm sorry about that. Palming, all right? Hiding secret objects in your hand. Then you can walk around the party really cool like this, right? But don't wave at your friends. Hello, hello. They will say, why have you got the toilet paper in your hand, all right? So remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a secret napkin. Nobody knows about this, but you do because I'm teaching you, all right? Hide the napkin in your hand, and when the time comes to the magic trick, stand in front of you, make sure nobody's behind you, and say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I will now perform for you a mystery with a paper napkin. Show them the front of the napkin, show them the back of the napkin, point at the napkin like this. Not like this, all right? Yeah. Secret napkin. Nobody knows about it, but I'm teaching you, all right? Now, take the napkin, and show the front and back, point at the napkin like this, and say to your friends, ladies and gentlemen, I will now do an impossible magic trick. I will take this napkin and I will tear it into many pieces, because yes, this is a terrible trick. Never mind. All right, I'll take this trick and I will tear this napkin into many pieces, and then using my magic powers, I will make the napkin come back into one. And all of your friends will say, it's impossible. How can you tear something up and make it come back into one? You can't do it. But you can, because you are a magician. And you got a secret napkin. Hide it in your hand. All right, now, if you know choreography like Bond and Benny, you know, you can dance around. But all you have to do is to actually tear the napkin into many pieces, right? Show them that the pieces are really torn, okay? And they're all torn up like this. Now, we got a problem, right? And magicians are problem solvers. When we got a problem, we got to solve the problem. Now, all these pieces are opened up, and this is rolled up into a little napkin bowl, right? What you're going to do is you're going to switch. You're going to exchange these torn pieces for the secret napkin. Don't watch me so close. I'm not a real magician, okay? Now, what you want to do is to switch them, but they don't look the same, right? So all you have to do is to say to your friends, I will now take these pieces and roll them up into a magic bowl, okay? Because it's got to look like this one. And then all you do is you push all the pieces, and you squish them in your hand, make sure all the loose pieces are there. You see, so it almost looks the same, right? Yeah, it's a secret napkin. Now, there's one more thing you need in your pocket. If you're going to do this magic trick, you need a coin, all right? Whoa. I'm in the big, for you people in the cheap seats at the back, right, so you can see it right now. Now, don't worry if you haven't got any of these magic trick coins. It's okay, all right? You just use an ordinary coin or keys or a pencil. It doesn't really matter. All you need is something in your pocket, right? So put it in your pocket. Now, what you're going to do is something magicians call misdirection. That means making you see what we want you to see, so you're not seeing what's actually going on. Is that grammatically correct? Never mind. All right, now, say to your friends, I will now take out my magic coin, turn your body a little bit like this so they can't see what you're doing here, reach into your pocket, right? And everybody's following your hand when you look at this coin, right? And nobody sees what you do with this hand, and this is what you do. Now, you got to practice it so it's faster, but I'll do it in slow motion, all right? It's been a long night, you had a few drinks, slow motion, all right? Okay, all you do is you switch the torn pieces for the secret napkin. See, isn't that easy? And then you get your coin and you wave it over, you say the magic words, abracadabra, hocus pocus, molly molly home, right? And then what you do is you snap your fingers and you blow, and when you unroll the napkin pieces, look, all of them magically come back together again, and everyone will be amazed, so amazed that sometimes they forget to clap. A souvenir. I'm a giver, okay? Now, remember the problems? All right, the second problem comes, what happens if somebody catches your hand and says, hey man, or hey girl, what's that in your hand, right? Then you got a real problem. You can't get rid of the pieces. But remember you have a magic coin? So you reach in your pocket, you get out the magic coin, which really is a real magic coin, you wave it over, you say the magic words, magic at the fringe, give it a snap, give it 2 snaps, make it twice as snappy, and look, when you unroll the torn pieces, they will magically come back together again, and nobody will know how you do the magic trick. Isn't that easy? Yeah? So now you can go home and, practice this trick and fool your friends and your family. And if you don't have a family, you can go home and you can, work on that. Again, I'm a giver. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So many cards. All right. Every magician must know a card trick, right? I don't really know a lot of card tricks, but what I like to do is to show you the difference between a magic trick and an experiment, okay? Now, a magic trick always works, all right? If you practice it, or you bought the magic, it will work 100% of the time. But an experiment sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So we're gonna try a magic experiment with some cards, and when I was a little boy, the cards looked really big, all right? When you get older, the cards look smaller. But anyway, again, for you people in the cheap seats at the back so you can see, all right? We're going to do a really big card experiment. And to do this, I would like to invite 2 people to come over here and see if we can do this experiment. Now remember, if the experiment doesn't work, all right, don't blame me, blame them, all right? It's not my fault, all right? I wonder if I can invite these 2 visitors, Roy and is this... Claudia, can we invite these 2 to come up here and leave them with a memorable feeling of their time here in Hong Kong? Yes, come all the way, take your time. I got 15 minutes to kill, all right? Take your time. Come over here, madam. Thank you so much. Come over here. Can you stand on this side, ma'am? Thank you. And sir, you were down there, now you're up here. Yes. Next week you'll be up there. Okay, thank you. You're Roy, right? That's correct. Nice to meet you, Roy. Can you please give Roy a nice round of applause? Thank you. Claudia or Claudia? Claudia, nice to meet you too, all right? You 2 know each other, obviously. Can I ask what is the nature of your relationship? It's very important for this trick. I'm not Bond, I don't get, this kind of thing. And,
Girlfriend, boyfriend.
Girlfriend and boyfriend, wonderful. When you've been dating for some time, do you find that you're more in tune with each other? Like sometimes you might start a sentence and he might finish it to your annoyance, right? But you start to be on the same wavelength, and if you believe this, you believe anything, right? Okay, let's try this experiment. Over here is a deck of cards. Now, usually magicians, when we do card tricks, we ask people to shuffle the cards, yeah? We ask them to cut the cards. I was doing this magic trick in a karate school, all right? And I said to them, can you please cut the cards? And they actually went, and they really cut my cards in half. Oh my goodness. All right, but anyway, would you mind holding this for me, ma'am? Thank you so much. actually, even though the cards are cut in half, but they're actually still, complete. For example, here's the Queen of Diamonds, all right? And can you hold on to this for me, sir? And I should be able to, thank you, ma'am. I should be able to find the Queen of Diamonds. See? But they're all mixed up, okay? So I'm gonna mix them a little bit further, and we're gonna, sir, it's my show, yeah, okay. So let me set up back there, yeah, okay. All right, anyway, we're gonna take these cards, and we're gonna mix them up, and we're gonna give half of the cards to Claudia. Can you hold on to it? She's much better at following instructions. You just go all over the place. All right, okay. And anyway, we got a deck of cards, the other half over here. So we're gonna mix them up as well, like this, okay? Now, we're gonna try an experiment, all right? If it works, they're gonna give you a huge round of applause. If not, you can sneak out the back there, okay? Because they'll be throwing things, right? You know, they cracked one egg there, and Benny pulled a, I don't know. He's good, isn't he? Okay, now, Claudia, we have here one half of the cards, and I'm gonna mix them up, and I'm gonna ask you to touch put your finger on any one of the backs of the cards, but I'm not going to show you them. I don't want to influence your choice, right? So, can you stick out a finger? Oh, I'm glad you used that finger, okay? Yeah, because sometimes they use other fingers, and it's not really very nice, right? And sometimes they use thumbs, but that's a motor skill thing. Don't worry about it. All right, touch any card on the back, and keep your finger there. All right, Claudia, are you sure you want to use that card? You can change your mind, please. Oh, okay, all right. I'm going to slide this card to the top, okay? And I'm going to ask you to extend your hand. Okay, and I'm going to put this card over here, and I'm going to ask you to put your other hand on top, okay, and hold on tight. Now, Claudia, you could have chosen any one of these halves of cards, right? Roy, it's your turn, okay? You've been playing my cards again. All right, okay. Mix them up again, Roy, and again, the very same thing. Just go by instinct, right? Because Claudia's picked half, and it's your turn now. Remember, it's an experiment. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. It's not a magic trick, okay? All right, here. Put your finger on any one. Okay, right. Keep your finger on there. I'm going to slide it to the top. Reach out your hand for me. Thank you. I'm going to put this card here and this one here like this. And you could have chosen any one as well. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Claudia, may I take this half of the card? And Roy, may I take this half of the card? Okay. Now, if we put the two halves like this, they match. A nice round of applause. That's it. It's over. Go home. Oh, no, wait. But wouldn't it be amazing if, because they've known each other for so long, that they're on the same wavelength and they can actually make the cards match? That would be incredible. And I think that they deserve a huge round of applause. So let's see. Over here, what do we have? A 6 of clubs. And over here. Thank you. Please give a round of applause to Claudia and to Roy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stay where you are, sir. Other magicians, they come up, sometimes they make you look silly, but they never give you anything, right? I'm a giver. I've given magical props. Yes. Did you bring your magic wand? Don't answer that question, okay? I have here your very own magic wand, and if you unroll this, you will find instructions to a magic trick. Over here is my name and phone number and my website, okay? So make sure that you book me next time you're in Hong Kong. Thank you! Give these two a nice round of applause, please. Almost time to go. But before I go, I'd like to do my favorite magic trick. And it's a magic trick all the way from India. And it's a very old, ancient magic trick. And I'd like to invite one more person to come over here and help me to do this trick. So let me see. Oh, madam, would you come over here and help me, please? Can you give her a nice round of applause? Not only do you get souvenirs, you get to come up as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. What is your name, ma'am? Burns. Oh, Burns. Another B, you can be up here to perform. Burns, stand over here. Nice round of applause, please. Burns, have you ever done any magic before? Oh, that's great. Okay, now, we're going to do a magic trick using a piece of magic rope. Now, normally, magicians don't let people examine their props because, they might be gimmick, they might be trick, but I would like you to take this and examine it. Yeah, check it out there, make sure there are no wires or mirrors. It's kind of like the rope you got in your bedroom, yeah? Okay, give it a check. Oh, sorry, okay. Yeah, does it look okay? No, oh, right, good. Now, Burns, please stand here. I'm going to put this rope around you, but don't worry, we're not going to hang you, okay? We also need something else, and a pair of scissors. So Burns, I would like you to open and close the scissors, make sure they work, and we're going to take the scissors and the rope, we're going to do this Oh, okay. Open and close the scissors. Make sure they work. We're going to take these scissors and this rope. We're going to do it. Friends, I'm just messing with you. These are trick scissors, right? Never mind. I got another pair over here. Here we go. Open and close these scissors. Be very careful, right? Yeah? They're very sharp. So I'm going to put them over here like this. Now, we're going to take this rope and we're going to do a magic trick called You Do As I Do. So you follow me and we'll have an incredible magic trick to give you a real big clap, right? But the only problem is, I've only got one rope, right? And you have to have one and I have to have one. So I think we should cut the rope in half, okay? Now, let me see. We'll find right the middle of the rope here, and let me give you the scissors. And Burns, I would like you to cut the rope right in the middle. Now, remember one thing when you cut the rope, Burns. Remember, this is very important. The long, skinny white thing, this is the rope. The brown thing with the hairs, those are my fingers, right? Yeah, don't cut my fingers, just cut the rope. I don't know about you guys, I hate to see blood everywhere, especially my blood. You could have me? Thank you. See it right here? Thank you. All right. Yep. Very good. Okay, we'll put these down. It's a bit dangerous. Right. Now, Burns has cut the two ropes, and they're exactly the same size, and she will take... Burns, can you take the scissors again? Yeah, sorry. We gotta trim them. Yeah, just trim it off here. Yeah, give it cut there. Thank you. There we go. Good here. I'm a giver, okay? Now, two ropes exactly the same... Wait a minute here, Burns. A little bit more. Can you just trim this off here? Thank you so much. Over there. Yes, thank you. Now, we have two ropes. Burns, let me take these scissors. If we keep cutting, Burns, we're not going to have any rope left, all right? So I'm sorry. Do you mind if we start again? Is it okay? Can you blow my hand? Give a big clap, please. Now that we have one rope, we're going to try this again, Burns. But, you know, you're not very good with those scissors. So I tell you what we'll do. We will use some magic scissors. Did you bring your magic scissors with you? Get them out like this. Okay, go like this. Go like this. All right, don't make rude signs, okay? Go like this. Okay, good. Now, cut the rope here. Oh, no, that's kind of weak. You got to be really strong. You really got to chop that rope. Oh, give her a big clap, please. Now, we have two ropes exactly the same size. Look at this. It's kind of like doing your taxes, right? No, never mind. Okay, Burns, blow this. Now, a lot of people say magicians stretch the truth, but we don't do that. We just stretch ropes like this. Okay, now Burns, you're going to take these two ropes and by magic, you're going to make them come back into one. Do you think you can do this? Say yes. Oh, thank you. All right. Now, what you need is a magic wand. Did you bring your magic wand? Would you mind using mine? There's no problem. I bring them all the time and, yes, I got my magic wand over here. Okay, hold on here. Thank you. Now she's going to take this wand and she... do you gentlemen have this problem sometimes? You know, never mind. Okay, we're just friends. It never happens to me. All right, okay. All right, I'm going to count to three, and when I count to three, just and blow the knot straight off, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, that's not good, right? Now, 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Okay, good. All right, we'll try again. Oh, we need some magic words. So, can you help us? When I count to three, shout the magic words. Magic at the Fringe. Yeah. You like that? Okay, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Magic at the Fringe.
We got the slow reading group here. We'll try again a little louder. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Magic at the Fringe.
Yeah! Burns! This is for you. Okay. And, of course, yes. Thank you very much, Burns. Thank you very much for watching my show. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bernard Mariano, let's hear it for Bernard one more time. Boss. A real pro. Thank you. Wow. Okay, let's get some music going and then we'll bring on the